Hello, everybody. Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 is begun. We will see how many people pop on here as quick as possible. Yep. Chimes are going. We'll see who pops on. I'm a minute or so early, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see who pops on. So, some pretty cool stuff to talk about today. Let's see how long it takes me with Spirit. Yeah. It's been a busy day today. Yep, it's been a busy day. So we'll see. See who pops on. A little cold today, like 46. It's kind of sunny in Detroit, which is nice. But hello, Adrian. How's it going? You're the first one on. Nope, here comes everybody. Yep. 2 more people on, haven't showed up yet. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Hello, Amanda. How are ya? So we'll see who pops on. Everybody looks like they're coming on now. Yeah. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. See, Chrissy, you got chimes from Spirit. Nice to see you too, Adrian. Joan, how are you? Hi, Suzanne. Yes, Brian, life is good, isn't it? Yep, mine's good too. Yep. Everything seems good today. Energy's getting better and better. Yep, getting better and better. So that's a good thing. Yep. Have a little, today's a Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. So it's the last one of 3. And the last time this happened, well, the substantial ones, was 1919, the pandemic. Joan just got back from Maui. I so envy you, my dear. I so envy you. We'll get there eventually. Yep. Hey, Blake, how's it going? Yep, we will get there eventually. Hi, Billy. She's in the hospital. Oh my gosh. Did you fall? She broke her foot and a broken arm. Hey, Michelle. Oh my gosh, Billy, that's crazy. I'm assuming, Billy, that you fell. Tell ya. Yep. So, okay. So there's hi, Veronica from Sweden. Thank you for joining me. I so appreciate it. It's wonderful. So, Spirit's got 2 things he wants to talk about today. Hey, Deanna, how are you? Hi, Pam. Hola. How's it going? Oh, these cool people I haven't talked to in forever. Awesome. Today's going to be a good day. The energy's great, so it should be good. It should be very good. So, yes, it's awesome. Yes. I like when everybody joins us. It's cool. Spirit's very happy right now. He's very happy. Yeah, he says, bringing them all together, Bill. Bringing them all together. Okay. So, Amanda, just found out my moon sign is Sagittarius. Add that to my Aquarius on the cusp. Exactly. Lord, Amanda, no wonder stuff's going, right? Sagittarius is tough to be. Tell you what, Sagittarians have a rough life, unless they're conscious, and most of them are not conscious at all. You know, they go through life just burning everything on their sight because they see what they want and they don't care who gets in their way. Yes, Mars goes direct tomorrow. Thank frickin' God. Yes, Mars is the warrior planet, everybody. It's the warrior planet. So, and it's been retrograde, I think for 4 months, or 5 months. So now it is stationing direct. Hey, Rochelle. And it's moving forward, right? Yes, that's good. We can get all these retrograde planets to move forward and get out of this freaking Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. This Capricorn will be happy. It's been, hi, Rose. Rose is a Sag too. This has been one hell of a Jupiter and Capricorn year. Normally they are wonderful. Not this year. It's been tough. It's been a tough year about learning and discipline and focus and things like that. Yeah. Yep. Hi, Sandy. You know, this year's just been hellacious for everybody, right? But for Capricorn, it's normally a very, very joyous year. It only happens every 13 years hey, Kathy, when Jupiter, which is the expansion planet, right? It's expansion. It's wonderful. It's really good stuff. Hi, Susan. It is you reap all the abundance of Capricorn. Well, guess what? I'm reaping the abundance, but it's not abundance per se. It's about learning and understanding, moving around obstacles, things like that. Yeah. So, as all of us are, right? Okay. So first off, Spirit wants to talk about wearing your mask. Okay. It's getting bad, just like he's been saying. Okay. And in Michigan, it is on fire. So please wear your mask. Please stay inside. Please wash your hands. Please have plenty of hand sanitizer. Okay? Please. Because, I'd hate to have anybody have to be in the hospital for anything other than something that is happened to them, like Billy with her broken foot and broken arm and things like that, okay? It's not someplace I wish on anybody because it's pretty much hell, okay? So please wear your mask, okay? Don't go out if you don't have to, right? Don't go gallivanting around and stuff like that. Don't go to restaurants, things like that. Get takeout, okay? Because it's only going to get worse, guys, okay? I just want everybody to understand that we're going into winter and everybody's inside. And watch the holidays, Spirit says. Watch the holidays. Okay, try not to bring people in. I'm telling you what, you don't know where they've been. I mean, I had plumbers here last night. There's something wrong with Lee's shower. And for the second time, an outside vendor for the apartment complex comes to my door without a mask on. And he was shocked that I asked him where his mask was at. I'm like, you have a mask? He's like, yeah, why? Dude, you got to put it on. You can't come into my house. You kidding me? No, you can't come into my house. Oh, okay, we'll find him. Okay. Well, yeah, so that's a problem too. So I was going to call the apartment complex about that also. But anyway, wear your mask, you guys, please. Please. I would hate to hear from anybody who says they're in the hospital because they have COVID or they're in their basement or wherever they're in quarantine because they were with somebody or whatever that got sick, okay? The less out and about, the better, okay? Again, go get your stuff, have your stuff delivered, whatever you got to do. Okay, so cool. All right, kind of on the same thing. Spirit wants to talk about standing up for yourself. Okay, kind of like in the same way as like a mask and things like that. Chimes is yes. Finding your true self. Finding that energy inside of you, which is all about you. No one else but you, okay? And understanding, having those conversations out loud with Spirit. I was going to get something to eat this afternoon, and Spirit was talking about talking aloud to your guides gives you more insight and more information, and they wish that humans would do it more. Hey, Rhonda. Yes, they wish you would do it more because people don't, okay? I know. When you talk out loud to your spirit guides, your guardian angels, the universe, right? Your higher self, right? They embrace you tighter, Spirit says, because they know that you're the vessel, right? That you're the vessel, and they can give you the energy, they can give you the power, they can give you everything that you need to stand up for yourself in every situation. Spirit says, but if you're not that, if you have not been that person in the past, he says, it's never too late, okay, to find your power, right? To understand what's inside your heart. Times, say, to understand not what's in your head, because your head's jacked up. That's ego, okay? Having conversations with Spirit out loud and putting it out to the universe, what you want, what you're pissed off about, whatever, right? But that's power. That is power, you guys, I'm telling you, right? But understanding your power and then consolidating it, Spirit says, here in your heart, in your chest, okay? And going to it like it's a well, okay? When you need to stand up for yourself, when you need to be strong, when you need to get what you want, right? And it's okay to get what you want in the right way, right? In the honest way, right? And understanding that the only way that you're going to be able to put one foot in front of the other moving forward is to understand that you have to own it. You have to own your power. Right? And I understand with relationships, I understand with children, I understand with family, things like that. It can be tough. Sometimes you have to tread a little bit of water, right? But that doesn't mean that you can't still own it. Spirit is like, doesn't mean they can't still own it when they're in their car, when they are, right, when you're driving, you're having a conversation with Spirit in your car. Let's say that if you're by yourself, all kinds of different times. He also says, stop saying you're sorry. Stop saying you're sorry, right? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. What are you sorry about? Do you misspeak that much? Do you feel that you're imposing on somebody? No. Own that power, Spirit says, right? Own the power of this is who I am, okay? He says, cut the I'm sorries, unless it is a huge something that you need to apologize for. But when you say sorry, oh my gosh, and I know people like that who are always apologizing for something that they, oh, I'm sorry if they reach in front of you, or, oh, I'm sorry, my energy's kind of off, or, oh, I'm sorry, what, stop. Because as you say you're sorry for everything, guess what? Ego grabs that and waits until it can sabotage you. And all those sorries make your heart ache. What are you sorry about? You're human. Again, unless you do something which is huge, then you apologize. But the sorries all the time, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for you. Psychologically, Spirit says it doesn't work for you because it takes away your power, he says. It takes away your power because you're giving it away by saying that you're sorry. For little things that don't matter, like reaching in front of somebody at the dinner table. Okay, that's appropriate, right? That's manners. But constantly saying, because you've learned to do that as a child, right? Hey, Elizabeth, that you've learned that as a survival skill, okay? We all learn things in childhood that we do to keep us safe. We maneuver, right? We do. That's what our past lives are about, Spirit says. That's what our egos are all about when we're children. That's why it tapes everything for the first 13 years, right? Right? Amanda says, keep your power. You have to keep your power. But you have to know what it is so you can keep it, right? Don't keep the negative stuff. Don't keep the dysfunctional stuff that we all learn as children to survive. To survive, right? Right? I mean, it is, I know. He says, it is so imperative that people not only stop saying they're sorry all the time, but live from the heart, live from understanding themselves, live from grace and gratitude, right? and understanding that they are who they are. Hi, Annette. And that changes every day if we do growth, right? If we allow ourselves to grow, if we do something to help us grow. And I'm telling you, speaking out loud, I'm telling you, I know. Scream if you have to and talk to us, right? It doesn't matter what you say to them. If you have conversations in your head, you can speak it out loud. Speak it out loud. No conversations in your head. Because then you give your power to ego. No one hears it. It doesn't. See? Because they can't read your mind. But also it expresses your energy. It expresses it to the universe. Oh, yes, I know. And when you do that, they bring grace upon you, Spirit says. I got it. That's what happens. It's about living from the heart. It's about expressing when you're mad. It's about expressing when you're happy, what you're grateful for, right? Living in grace and understanding that the only person that I can control is me. Hi, Teresa. Right? I can control my children. I can control Bailey, right? He's my baby, right? I know what he wants and when he wants it because I'm a good dad, right? But that doesn't mean that I allow my dysfunctional self sometimes. I caught myself the other night making dinner. He was frustrated. He was frustrating me. And I'm telling you guys, Spirit talks about this all the time. Talking to yourself in third person works. I said, Bill, he's just a dog. And I know that you're hungry. And I know that Bailey is frustrating you at the moment. But you know what? He's just a dog, Bill. I'm like, oh my God, I know. But I think he is such a human being that I get used to just being in that good space. And sometimes when I'm cooking dinner, he gets under my feet and I almost trip and blah, 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 right? So you get a little frustrated. But talking third person to yourself, bingo. It's great. It's great. Again, owning your power, right? Understanding that you can't just coast, right? I can't coast at all. I have to know exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and I'm living in my power in my heart, right? I'm blessed to be clairvoyant, right? I am blessed with the fact that I'm a channel, that I'm able to reach all types of people in the universe, right? But as a human, I have to make sure that my energy is correct, that I come right? And the more that you do it, like any behavior, the easier it gets. Do humans slip up? Yes, right? Did I apologize to Bailey? No, he didn't know, right? Now, if I accidentally pushed him out of the way, then I would say I was sorry, right? Times. But I know. Spirit says sorry is for special times. Times with your kids, if you say the wrong things, if you do the wrong actions, right? With your spouse, with your partner, whatever, right? You have to be big enough to say you're sorry to your children. I'm telling you what. Had my parents done that, we would have been a very, very different family. Okay? Right? If my mother knew that she was yelling at us all the time and telling us to go away and leave her alone and all those kind of things, if she actually realized that, her 4 children would have been totally different young adults. Okay? And even middle-aged adults in some cases, right? But because you have to. If you misspeak, if you use the wrong tone of voice, even if it's your partner, right? But they have to have the same balance as you, or somewhat the same balance, right? Right? Lee has learned to say he's sorry. Not a lot, but it's a start, right? Right? I learned to say I was sorry in my job in 2007. Before that, I never said I was sorry. That's a long time. Yep. That's how it is, right? But you have to understand that sorry is for special occasions, let's say, when you mess up. right? Because it has to be heartfelt, right? There it is. It's heart again. It has to come from here. The apology has to come from your heart. And with your children, they don't understand. They're trying to survive. They don't understand. Even grandchildren, adult children don't understand, right? They don't. They're conditioned a certain way in survival. And we are not on this earth to survive. We are on this earth, I know, to live. To live. You know? And you have to keep that in the forefront of your mind, that I'm not here to survive. Oh my God, I survived another day. Oh, F that. Forget that stuff, because all you're doing is feeding into ego. Oh my God, I'm so glad. That's ego. Oh my God, I got him, I got her right by the tail. You know what? They just want to survive and they're happy. Oh, that's baloney. I almost said something else, sorry. Yeah, right? Because that's not the case in this lifetime. You're born right now for a reason. I'm telling you guys, you're alive right now for a reason. And it's not to survive. It is to learn, it is to grow, it is to understand your heart center. Understand it. Live by it, right? And not heart center in the way of, oh my gosh, I lead with my heart. No, that's just who we did, right? No. It's understanding who you are, understanding where you come from, right? That your intention is pure, that you are on the right path, that you understand that what I do for others and also for myself leads from the heart. And that has to do with everything, right? Right? See? Because that's just how it is. That's just how it is. See? I've learned how to say I'm sorry, right? To my nieces and nephews, right? Even to my ex-employees. I mean, I have got employees from the 80s that I am friends with, 80s, early 90s that I'm friends with, and I have apologized to most of them in the past 10 years, right? When I've talked to them, you know, I'm really sorry. Well, Bill, we knew who you were, right? That's why we worked for you, because of your work ethic, and you taught us so much. And we knew not to take what you were saying personally. That's just who you were. Again, grace, right? That's spirit. Now, did people who left feel like that? Probably not, right? But the ones that were my employees through all my shoe career, right? Yeah. See? So that was a blessing for me. But the amazing thing, Spirit says, is that I apologized. That I felt that I needed to say I was sorry because of the way that I acted, the way that I treated them. Because I was a tyrant. A tyrant. The bar was so high, I couldn't even hit the bar. See? So it's so very, very important that you understand when to say you're sorry, how to say you're sorry, and who you and again, family, friends, partners, spouses, children, dogs, cats, right? Anything that is living, Spirit says, that has a heart, right? I mean, there you go. See? Because, again, that makes us heart-centered. But it also allows us to understand that that their reaction to us because it's genuine. Okay? So, and that's, again, part of owning your power, right? Understanding that how you think and how you act and what you do is super, super important. The messages that you put out to the world, energy, super, super important. Now, is every day a positive day? No. Can you affect every day? Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's just a crappy day energy-wise. You don't feel well or whatever. Okay, those are days that are like that, right? Doesn't mean that if you get a message, if you get a feeling, okay, I need to read this or I need to do something, whatever it might be, right? that you don't do that. Trust me, I can have a good chill party on the couch with Netflix, right? Easily, with a bag of chocolate on my chest and a Mountain Dew. I'm golden. A couple of Twinkies, I'm even better, right? That's my time, right? Doesn't happen that often anymore, right? Because I'm becoming more and more heart-centered and understanding that that's where my power lies, that's how I get things done, that's how the world and the universe brings me what I want, right? And understanding that the coaching that I do every day is for a reason, right? It's for a reason. And that's what is so fantastic to me, right? Was I this person a year ago? No. Did I do some fantastic videos? I did. For where I was at, right? Because I was so guided. Hi, Dorothy. Right? I mean, that's one thing that I'm so blessed with spirits that it's fantastic. And my mother and my father, and everybody who shows up in the kitchen when I'm doing coaching for the soul, or just readings on Facebook, right? Or just readings in general, right? So I'm blessed with that. But owning your power, understanding that everything happens for a reason, right? Positive energy out, positive energy back. Negative energy out, negative energy back. Even with COVID, okay? Even with the change of energy on the planet, with everything, right? If you're as positive as you can be, right? And trying to make sure that you change the way that you think. So very important. So very important. I mean, I had two readings this morning that were extremely just emotional for the person, for the people, right? And child abuse and things with their kids and all kinds of different things. They're trying to get away from this man who is now her ex-husband, and the trauma that their children have encountered, and they're from a state that is all about men's rights, and women and children are nothing, and they're fighting, and the person who did it is not even in jail, and they've run away to another state. See, and it's the fear that is in there, that is completely in their body, completely in their thought process, completely in everything. Is tough to change, but you can change it. Does that make sense? See? I mean, it's the first time I talked to this woman. She found me on the internet. Again, spirit, right? Talk to Bill. Yeah. I'm blessed. I'm blessed that spirit trusts me enough to talk to people like that, and hopefully we will talk again. So Ryan says, Ryan's in the same boat, loving and learning. Exactly. See? Again, guys, I am very, very blessed. I know that I'm on the launch pad, Spirit says, okay, getting ready to go to Kihei, to Maui. I know that. Again, doing the things that you need to do, and not looking for things to do, Spirit says. Okay? You have to be guided, right? If you're guided by your heart, if you let things happen, because every time that you try to make something happen, and I've tried to get people around me to stop thinking that I need to, okay? Understanding who I am in the hierarchy of things in my life, right? And the people that I once depended on to help me with that process, I no longer need. Okay? It's a blessing, right? And I don't need to continually do something to make things happen. Do I take one step forward? Of course. But if I plan out taking 5 steps forward, hey Scott, if I make a plan to do 5 steps forward, guess what happens? I'll take 3.5 steps forward, and Spirit will crush me in the head. Like, back. Stop thinking. Stop planning. Stop. Because what happens with human, because of fear, is we plan things to keep us safe, just like we did as kids. Chimes, just like we did as kids. See? You don't realize that until you had that epiphany. Especially me being a skinny little gay boy from Jackson, Michigan in the 60s and 70s. It was, I needed to do everything possible to get myself home from elementary school without getting beat up. Getting myself home from elementary school without being tortured, right? Inside trash cans and spit on and snowballs thrown at me and all kinds of things, right? So you're in that fight or flight. I was in flight, right? And I'd make it home within, it was like 7 blocks, I think it was, right? But I'll tell you what, I was hoofing, right? With my books, boom, 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 boom. That was before backpacks, okay? See? So most of my life, I did the exact same thing until now. No, see? But I've learned that, right? So when we have those epiphanies, when you hear it come from me, trust me, most of us at times live in what we learned as children until we go, okay, I don't need to do that anymore because I'm grown. If it is what you say, what you think after you say, hi, Lisa. Oh no, hi, Amy. Again, if you're conscious, if you're really paying attention and you're feeling, right? And you go, oh, you know what? Again, that's why Spirit always says, speak out loud to yourself so you can hear yourself think. It's so true. As you go through your evolution, as you go through your becoming more heart-centered, you will say something out loud and go, well, why would I say it like that? That doesn't sound very good. Bingo. That's what it's all about. Say, another reason why Spirit wants you to talk out loud. Talk out loud to them. Talk out loud to yourself, right? If you need yourself to pay attention, okay, Bill, That's what you do. I pay attention automatically just like that, like I did the other night with Bailey. Billy's just a dog. I know he is. He's just under my feet. Again, I'm talking to myself right out loud. It works. It works. Hey, Tracy, it works. See? But what it does is it makes you more secure. It makes you more solidified, Spirit says. It makes you more concentrated, he says, which is the whole point, right? Concentrated but flowing. It's kind of a contradiction, but it's true, right? Being centered, understanding, feeling who you are, living heart-centered, right? You can do so many things being heart-centered. You can calm yourself down. You can do all kinds of amazing things if you just focus on your heart. Close your eyes and focus on your heart, right? It doesn't even have to be the actual human heart. It can just be an emoji heart, right? Because what that does, and then breathe, it brings you more balance. See? I tell you. Take it from the Capricorn who would never thought to even do that because I was too busy moving forward and pushing and struggling and making sure that I made my mark, right? And as we go into this wintertime, as we go into next spring, we go into 2021, go into 2022. That's not the way to get what you want. So now's the time as we go into fall and winter, okay? And with the pandemic, right? And you're going to have time at home with your family, or without your family, whatever it might be, right? It's a good time to start to tell ego to shut the hell up, right? With all the conspiracy theories in your head and oh my gosh, what about this? Oh my God, it's going to come up with a million things that could possibly go wrong. Well, what if this? What if that? No, that ain't going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. Right? I know. Spirit says, because every time we will save them. We will save them from peril. Okay? Now, does that mean that they won't bring someone in to swoop you up and help you? No. Right? Does that mean that you get an abundance of money? Possibly. Right? Right? It could mean all kinds of things. I know. Spirit says there's a list a mile long of things that they can do for us if we would just allow them to do it. But you have to give them the okay, right? They're not going to just help you because, oh my gosh, I need you to help me now. Well, all of a sudden you want our help? Who are you? Like I'll get phone calls. I got a new phone, right? And I'll get texts from people who are clients and things like that. And they'll say, Bill, blah, 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 blah. And I'll say, who is this? I got a new phone. Oh my gosh, oh, it's so-and-so, so-and-so. See, same kind of thing, right? I don't know who they are until they tell me. Now that they told me they're my phone, right? But they are the same exact thing. They're yours. They're your guides. They're your people, right? But they know human. They've been with you since you were a speck of dust from another galaxy centuries ago who came to this planet to be a human being. They know who you are. They're just waiting for you to freaking evolve and go, okay, Spirit, I need you to freaking help me with this. You need to help me. You need to understand and help me get all this stuff off my body. Guided meditations, right? Taking back your power. Owning it, right? Saying you're sorry. It's important. It's important. He says it's not just well-rounded. It is an enlightened human being that we can allow to move forward. We can allow them to move into the future because they're heart-centered, not ego-centered. Say, not head-centered. It's important. It's very, 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 very important. Say, and is it work? Yeah. But you know what, though? Sometimes it's not. Sometimes after a guided meditation, like I did the 11:11 meditation yesterday for the portal. And again, there's all kinds of stuff, guys, that the more that you try things out, the more you're activated. Okay? The more things that you talk to Spirit about, the more you're activated. The more Steve Noble guided meditations that you do, the more you're activated, right? And not allowing your ego to tell you that you don't have time, that I can't do it. It doesn't matter if you have, again, a Saturday night at 5 o'clock. Do a meditation for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Oh, I'm going to be tired. Okay, you're going to be tired, okay? But that connection with your guides, that connection with the universe helps you be heart-centered. Clears out all your junk. We all get, I know. Spirit says, would you not take a shower for 2 weeks? No. Well, if you don't do meditation but once every 2 weeks, guess what's on top of you? All that energy that you've collected in 2 weeks, all that mud, Spirit says. All that mud's on top of you. And who wants that? He's laughing. You can't even see their heart with that. Exactly. Because the negative energy is so deep on top of your body that you can't. Yes, Adrian, the 11:11 portal meditation was freaking amazing, wasn't it? I did it yesterday by Steve Noble. It was mwah. And I made myself do it, guys. I was sitting on the couch doing something else, and I went, okay, I've got to do that. I've got to do that meditation. And Bailey had to go potty, so we went outside and walked for 20 minutes, and he did his little thing of sniffing around and went potty, blah, blah, blah. Finally came back in, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry, so I ate something, and then I need something to drink, so I got something to drink. And then I'm like, I really need to do that. And it was like 4:30. It was like 3:30. I'm like, okay, I got to get this thing. I've got to do it today. I can't wait till tomorrow. Because the ego was saying, oh, no, but we can do that tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You did it last year, the day after. It's no big deal. Well, I was like, no, I know I need to do it. So I did his Steve Noble's meditation yesterday, and oh, my God. It was just mind-blowing. Adrian got her first telepathic message. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Yeah. Those meditations work, guys. I'm telling you what, they clear you out and open you up and make you so that life is pretty freaking good. Amanda says self-care and self-love is key. You have to love yourself, guys. And we've talked about that. We've talked about that before, right? Got to love yourself. Got to. Yes, Elizabeth, you need to do that meditation, my dear. Even if it's a day late, the portal's still open. Portal is still open. Okay? So Spirit wants to wrap that self-love and not saying you're sorry so much and heart-centered, he says. Okay? Okay. Okay. accepting energy, he says, accepting energy, accepting energy, accepting energy. Okay. So as we go into fall, as we go into winter in 2021, okay, and as things really start to heat up when it comes to moving into the new decade, expressing the energy that you feel and accepting what is yours. Okay? And what that basically means is knowing the difference, Spirit says. Understanding the difference between positive and negative, he says. Okay? Understanding what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. He says what makes you happy, but what is familiar, because familiar is normally dysfunction. Again, something that we learned growing up, right? Right? So it is, again, it's one more thing of being conscious and understanding that the more conscious you are, and the collective consciousness right now is absolutely exploding. Spirit says we all need to become a part of that, being more conscious of who we are, conscious of our energy, connecting through our crown chakra to the universe, right? Allowing that energy to come up through the balls, up through the bottoms of our feet, right? Up our legs, up our root chakra, which is close to our tailbone, right? And up through our body, and you can feel it, and up through the top of your head, and connecting to source energy, which is the divine, right? And understanding that you're connected. And energy flows both ways, right? Bingo. That's the key. Say, and doing that at least once or twice or 3 times a day. Like if you, again, are just stopping and going, okay, am I connected? And visualizing, again, in your mind's eye, right? Visualizing that, okay, yes, I see the white light and da-da-da-da-da, right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And it's easy to do once you get used to it. Okay? Amanda says, how do I filter the energy so we get what's needed? You try it on, Spirit says. You try it on. And what that basically means is you try it and say, okay, yeah, that reminds me, yeah, that's too familiar. Yeah, it should be positive energy. It should be positive things going on. You should be saying positive things out loud to yourself. Again, affirmations, right? Affirmations are important, right? And understanding that I am gonna get what I want, that I know what I want, right? And if it's something different, Spirit, I'm allowing you to change my path. I'm allowing you, Spirit, but I need you to help me with this. See? And that's how, as you grow, Spirit just showed me 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade in elementary school, right? It's kind of it. It's kind of elementary, but if you don't know, like we don't know what we're doing in 1st grade. Now, hopefully by 6th grade, we got some kind of idea of what we know, right? And I know. Spirit says he wishes this would be taught in school, and it will be in the future of how to be conscious, of how to be nice, how to be heart-centered, and that comes from mom and dad's, right? And society as a whole. Okay. Trying to think what else he has. Loving yourself. Okay. He's going down the checklist. Asking for help. And he understands people are busy, but you still have to take the time to imagine things. You still have to have time. So Elizabeth says, so it's as simple as imagining it. Exactly. Like imagining energy coming in. Exactly. Elizabeth, that's exactly what it is. White, the energy that comes from the earth, from the core of the earth, I always call it like a pinkish red. Okay? And you just picture it coming up your balls from the bottom of your feet, up through your legs, up, and then meeting your root chakra in your tailbone and coming together in your solar plexus, which is your belly, and just coming up as red, kind of a pinkish red, right? And then coming up your face, and I always imagine myself, it's covering my eyes, and I can't really see, and then it comes off the top of my head, and it's white. When it comes out of my head, it's white. and it connects to the universe and it comes back down. That's your mind's eye. Yep, that's your imagination, right? And the more that you can imagine those things, and you can even say, I've even started to say back in the day where I would say, okay, Spirit, I'm connecting to the Earth's core, and I can feel the energy in my feet and up my thigh, up my shin, and like whatever that thing is, and up my calves, up my thighs, up my stomach. It's connecting with my root chakra. I used to give myself instructions a lot. See, because again, it works for me, right? And it's a good thing because as I'm imagining it, I'm speaking it too, right? See, and everything that you want, guys, you can visualize. You know how many times I've sat and just thought about, because there's a video of my house on YouTube, and that I'm going to buy, and soon, and I picture. And again, it's the pictures that I put on Facebook and things like that with the universe's conversations and stuff from Tud. And I'll sit for a minute and just think about the pictures. I have pictures on my wall to the left of me of the house. Okay, because I think it's important to visualize. Okay, because you can visualize and it will appear sooner than you think. And you're not controlling it, right? It's not a control thing. It is putting that out. It is putting that out there and allowing it to manifest. Allowing it to manifest, and that's important. Visualization works. You know, now is it as fast as I would like it? Oh, hell to the no. I want that stuff like now, right? Right. See, but that doesn't mean that, does it? I know. For me, it is me participating in it. Okay. And it can be when I'm sad, right? Because I don't like the fall. I don't like the winter. I'm a warm weather human being. And my family who lives in the South goes, I don't know why you still live there. Well, I won't for much longer. Chimes. See? So again, it is Uncle Bill, going through the motions of what I have to do here. And I understand that, see? And that's what everybody has to understand, is the fact that no one's being punished, right? You just have to do your work. So Veronica says, but if I have not seen my house in Spain, but a sort of a picture or a photo of ocean view, yes, that's visualization enough. Now, chimes, right there, Veronica. It may not be this. It may not be the same house that might be in the picture, right? Might be a different house with the same view. See, and that's what is so amazing. You can visualize a car. You can visualize a house. You can visualize children. You can visualize furniture. Anything that you want, you can visualize, right? That's what it's all about. I know. Spirit says, if you knew how powerful you are right now, you'd be manifesting shit left and right. But ego keeps us locked in that. Nah, it's like, and then people around us, oh my God. Oh my God. If you listen to people around you, you need to, just stop having them around. They don't know. They don't know what's best for you. You do. Okay? Now, if you're a crazy driver and you have children in the car and you're being, you're a hazard to yourself, well, yeah. But people who want to give advice are talking from ego. I'll tell you that much. Right? Unless that they are people that you trust, that people that you have a relationship with. Not of mother, father, child, not of anything like that. It has to be people that you have a connection with, that you know that you can trust, and they have your best interest at heart. Okay? And many times we don't have those people in our lives. That's what Spirit's for. See? They have to be our best friends. have to be our best friends. You know, I was saying to somebody the other day that I that I have kind of lost touch. I don't need to be out of my house. I'm good, right? And I know that is getting me ready for living in Kihei, Maui. 11 hours away from everybody that I know, right? 6 time zones. I think it's 6 hours difference, right? So yeah, I get it. I understand it, right? My behavior has to change completely to who I am today, from not having to be outside every day in my car, going someplace. I need to be outside around people. Not anymore. Too much energy, too much stuff. Yeah. So Adrian says, that is why I keep my goals to myself. I don't need anyone else comments in my ear. Exactly. See? Share them with spirit, though, he says. So Veronica says, so keep going miracle mantra meditation. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, for the Mother's Earth, health and wealth. Exactly. See? And as we go into 2021 and 2022 and beyond, guys, I'm telling you what, abundance is going to be just amazing. Okay? Now, is there going to be other crazy crap that happens? Yes. Okay? Around the world, in the United States, right? But at least we have kind of a foundation coming in January of 2021, okay? Kind of a balancing thing. Again, as Spirit says, a foundation, right? Does that mean that there won't be yippee yappers and the peanut gallery won't be trying to change the trajectory? Yes. Spirit has said there's evil forces at hand, and there are in this country, all over the world. See? They're living in the third dimensional energy, which is mucky and gross and thick and old. And they're not willing to let go of it because that's who they are, and we know who we're talking about, right? See? So we have to think about that, right? Making sure that our area is clear, that our area is clean. They protect ourselves going out until the vaccine hits everybody, if you want to take the vaccine or not, right? See? With COVID, right? And that energy multiplies everything by 10. So anything that is negative, it multiplies it by 10, right? Yeah. Everything that's going on here in the universe, again, Mars has been retrograde, people have been warring with each other, right? Mercury retrograde just ended, 12 days ago? See? So we're going into better energy astrologically, right? But we're also going into universal energy, Spirit says, which is more calming, which is more of us, allowing us to learn, allowing us to be more collective, part of the collective consciousness, right? And allowing ourselves to be led, allowing ourselves to understand, allowing ourselves to be stripped of what no longer serves us. It's so very, very important. It's so important. Okay? So I think I'm done. I think Spirit just kind of shut the door. So yeah, interesting how that happened. So if anybody needs anything, please do not hesitate to send me a text. Send me an email, bill@billhobart.com. Still doing specials on readings, although my readings have pretty much kind of been 1 or 2 a day. Like I have one day where I have 3 or 4 and that's it, which is good because I'm doing other things, getting ready for the move. I know that's what it is. Other people are freaking out. Oh my gosh, Bill, what are you going to do? I'm fine. Monetarily, I'm fine. And hey, Otis. And again, if I was living in ego like I was until this year, then I would be worried. No, I know they've got my back. I know everything is cool and groovy. Love you too, Ryan. And I just know, and my family and oh my gosh, they're like, are you kidding? No, I'm good. People that I work, I'm good. You need to, no, I don't need to do any of that, get out of my head. Yep. So again, guys, I'm thankful for meeting you too, Elizabeth. Yep. Okay. I'm grateful for everybody. Trust me, guys. I do this solely for my teaching, but also to show you guys what's possible. Okay. I was just a dumb muggle with a voice in my head 6 years ago. Okay, James, and I'm not that guy anymore. Not that guy anymore. I'm so blessed at that, right? So blessed, that I learned how, again, through Hard Knocks, of him kicking me in my freaking head and saying, stop, Bill, just stop, right? Again, the old Capricorn sometimes needs to be kicked in the head. So I hope to deliver it to you guys in an easier way for you to learn and to understand who you directly are and how connected you are to the universe and the stars. Okay? So namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me for Coaching for the Soul Thursdays at 3, and I will see you next week.